half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows, politics, celebrity gossip, popular neat quotes. Black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most dangerous pandemic's propaganda from these clowns. Only mask that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak. We don't need to defund police, need to defund the media who lies through their teeth like Big Pharma doesn't cure you, dog, cause every patient that gets cured is a customer lost. And big oil runs the world, the only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want. Heard him claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture. But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash. He's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors, cause they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die, the whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me. How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? They put fluoride in the water that's keeping us all asleep. Claim they want what's best for us, I find it hard to believe, cause they've been selling us cigarettes since we was 18. Fake news, fake woke, distract and divide. You're either right or you're left, or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life, cause the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know what I'm more sick of, rappers or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause censoring the president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles. You don't trust the police or the government, but you want people giving up their right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun? White privilege getting amplified to reinforce division. It convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry cause they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors, cause they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die, the whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me. Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design. They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die, the whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
Okie dokie, boomer.
Okie dokie, boomer.
Hey, heads up, heads up. We've detected copyrighted audio and video in your stream. Your stream may temporarily be blocked. So,
Lovely.
oh, that must be that rascal Tom McDonald. Hi, Shanta. How are you?
Yeah, he's independent, but still somebody seems to own him, right?
Yeah, somebody, goddamn, they own us all. Hi, everybody. What's going on? Hey, Vic. Hey, Jelly. Shayar. Steve Cutler, thanks for the pre-show, Steve. Sorry we couldn't get in there. We were
Yeah.
trying to configure the new and
Oh,
improved studio. So you got some people over at Rockfin? Or are you in there?
my Rockfin just crashed. My system too is on the brink.
Oh no, we're gonna fix that this week. Anyway, I will do the duty over there. We've got Jim. Hey, Jim. Accidental Alaska. Cirrus, a dingo. 8, me baby. Carrie Black. Hey, Carrie.
Dingo.
Hi, Hunter. Hunter, do you want
Hey,
a link?
Hunter.
You want to come in the green room, Hunter? Yeah, we can join us. Come, Shwari Kate. Already gave us a super ray. Oh my God, Kate.
Thanks.
Kate, take it easy. Times
Aw.
are tough. Thank you, sweetheart. Help neighborhood children grow edible landscapes in neglected urban
Yes.
spaces. Teach those children to share the food with each other and share some with kids from the next neighborhood over. Abso-frickin-lutely.
It's so rewarding. I went out today and I harvested some lettuce for my hamburger that I made and my own lettuce. I've got my own peppers going. And the goddamn rats are eating all my zucchinis. I just grew zucchini for the rats this year, apparently, little bastards.
You want to borrow?
You let them get nice and big and then they come eat them.
You want to borrow Missy for a while?
I know Missy would do away with them.
Oh
She'd
yeah,
have a heyday in this
she
trailer
would-
park.
Oh yeah, she would be going crazy. I just wanted to forewarning everybody. Oz, this is the first time Oz has had a triple in what, 3 months?
Yeah,
So-
it's been a while, but that's why they call us the worst show on YouTube.
Yeah, we got somebody over at the Natural Progressive, the worst show on YouTube, next to the Convo slouch. I gotta say,
You know what? We'll hang with the combo couch in any gutter.
we're riding with the couch, and if you think this
right.
is the worst show on YouTube, you better look around.
Right.
There's some bad shows on YouTube.
Exactly.
So, anyway, we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna open a can of whoop ass here and there, but all in fun. Shannon, did you want to say something about your GoFundMe?
Oh, I just want to say, most of you have heard I've experienced a major loss in the last couple of weeks. And God, yet again, this community just fucking wraps their arms around me, lifts me up, and carries me through tough times. From the moment that I came into this movement 6 years ago, it's the most compassionate, empathetic, true people that I've ever encountered in my life. And I've been to a lot of churches, let me tell you. I've never witnessed or experienced anything like it. And I just want to say thank you guys so much. I mean, everybody with their messages, their cards, their donations, just even, are you okay? Just sending me a message like, thank you. I appreciate it. And it helped more than I can say.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, it's this is a great community, and you guys are the best. That's all. I don't even need to belabor it. It's just nice to have this kind of fams. And I want to say again, we don't set this on YouTube particularly for monetization, and that doesn't put us up in the algorithm. But do we really care, Shanda?
No, fuck YouTube.
I mean, it's like we don't care. So maybe that'll give us some non-grifter cred. I don't know. So that's just where we're at on that.
Do we even care if we got? I don't care. I'm not looking to get a job at MSNBC. I'm not looking to get a job at RT. I'm not looking to get a payday for what I'm doing. My reward and my pay is exactly when I need it. You guys are there for me. And that's what drives me to keep getting information out, to keep talking to you guys,
Yeah, that's where it's at for me too. But I do have to say, I got the analytics report. I gave it to everybody at Roar, and it's not too shabby for the guppies in the Shark Tank.
Really?
We do have good analytics. We don't have thousands and thousands of views.
I haven't looked at it in a long time
No,
just because I don't care. The future isn't on YouTube.
No,
so I really don't care
it gives me gratification that we do get so many views over the period of a month and so much watch time, and I do appreciate it. But we are trying to put a smile on a face that we all have that's pretty grim right now. And Monday on the dive, we got some pretty horrendous shit coming. So if you want to pass on that show Monday, this is reverse logic here. Go ahead.
If you're scared of alarmism,
yeah,
don't tune in.
yeah, we're gonna go off on that a little bit. Anyway, I wanted to go over the card real quick. We got a really big show tonight. This was the inspiration for the card, and I know that Shanda's got something to say about, how it affected her. But this was the inspiration of the card, and that reface program is the shit. This was the hardest card to reface because I could get my ugly puss on that guy with a bow, but I couldn't get it refaced on you for nothing. So Linda and Hunter and I all looked at it, worked on it, and we ended up getting this from that card, which I think is terrific.
Yeah, no, you guys did a great job. I can actually tell that that's my face.
That is.
I kind of feel like that right now. I kind of feel like there's an arrow in my heart.
Yeah, and this is where we're at. This is, what would you call it? Artistic. It's symbolistic.
Yeah.
I looked at it, and then you can expand on this. I looked at it as we are destroying nature, therefore destroying ourselves. Maybe a very simple look.
I think we destroyed. I think it's done. I don't think there's anything we can do to ever stop it.
I don't either. I'm quite proud of the blood coming out of your chest, to be gross or morbid. But Linda and I worked on that blood for like 2 hours because it just didn't get it. So what do you think?
Well, I'm not a robot. That's
no, you're not a robot. But that's the card, and we get inspired by dark stuff sometimes, and I guess I can call it being an artisan, right?
Linda, I find our work on the deck. It's like digital scrapbooking for me. Is the way I look at it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And you know what? This is so good. When I get done with this, I'm going to have to go make another one.
God.
So I'm going to be under the table.
We better start moving through the deck then.
I'm going to be under the table with Amber.
Great.
I think.
Those are my favorite shows.
Yeah, they are. It's great watching Amber. She just kind of click, 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 and then she's gone. So it's wonderful, Sister Amber. Let's throw the fair use up there. Get that out of the way. Fair use. We do a lot of fair use, even though that YouTube says that's not fair use. You're copyright infringing, you guys. You gotta stop it. But I want to just stay loose and fancy free tonight.
I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Okay, thank you. Paul Beckwith. I gotta throw it out to Keith and Amos today. They brought Paul Beckwith to No Joke, which was really nice. Paul Beckwith is one of our climate scientist guys. The internet responds to dire UN climate report muted compared to 2018 special report, and this is from Axios. Shanda, really? I mean, they're making it, the more dire it gets, the less they're publicizing. Are they trying not to freak us out or what?
I don't know, but if they go over and watch Black Bear News, Kevin, they'll get freaked out.
Yeah, Kevin doesn't even bother. He just cuts to the chase. So Black Bear News, our brother over there on the Rockfin, I don't think he's on YouTube anymore. I think he got wise. So, I only
watch him on Rockfin.
Yeah, go over to Black Bear News on Rockfin. Kevin, he's fantastic. We love brother Kevin, and he's just a straight shooter. No bullshit. Sister Amber was picking my brain last night. She brought this one. What movie is this from? Do you know?
Terminator
2. That was going outside, enjoy the nice breeze. Well, up in the Pacific Northwest this week, not quite that bad, but it was pretty spicy. I gotta say.
It was bad up here. I mean, the smoke for the last 2 days. You can't go outside. I mean, it's bad.
Yeah, it actually sucked. It
did suck, and it was 90 degrees, and
what is Joey doing? She's, besides roasting coffee, she's painting that big damn fence that you saw when you were here.
Oh God!
And she's like a buzzsaw. She's almost done with it, and she already started. Wow. She only started on Wednesday, so it literally go. We'll send you pictures.
I love a woman determined.
Oh, she is. She's determined. When will the Dixie fire be contained? Well, the wildfire could
It won't.
It won't. It's going to burn like Siberia. Siberia might burn through the whole winter, right? Or whatever season it is.
Yeah, I watched something on that last night. My God, that's horrific. Just to get to those fires, they have to have these special rigs because it's permamelt, it's just turned into mud. And yeah, we're in deep shit. The Siberia is burning to the ground.
Yeah, we're doo. So if you go outside and it's a little orangey outside in the middle of the day, that's because we're shitting up the atmosphere with burnt down trees.
I really can see such a huge difference. Living in the Northwest, we deal with forest fires in the summer, or we have all through the 80s and 90s. Like I remember maybe 99, I was in Montana. The Bitterroots were on fire and, it took them months to contain it, but it wasn't the whole fucking state's on fire. Right now, my brother, he's a yarder. He works pulling logs. And he said for the first time in his life, he was pulling logs that were on fire. And I said, yeah, but the Bitterroots burn almost every year. And he goes, not this, like this time, the whole fucking thing's going to burn.
Yeah, it is. It's another real horror show moment. You brought this. What is this? You want to tell us about this before we?
Oh, well, this is how they're manipulating the weather.
Who's manipulating the weather? Are they?
No.
Are they?
That's conspiracy. That you can't talk about that.
All right.
Unless you're a news station, and then you can talk about it.
Okay, we're not going to get taken down for this, are we?
They didn't.
Okay.
Dave-O, the science pro.
We talked about this last week, and now we're going to do a deep dive with Dave-O. Dubai is making it rain in a sweltering desert by zapping clouds with electricity using drones.
Fascinating, isn't it?
So much to ask, but let's take it, and then we'll do a few questions.
Before we talk about what's happening in Dubai, let's talk about cloud seeding in general, because a lot of people, I don't think, understand what cloud seeding is. And this has been going on for decades, by the way. This is not something that's brand new. But traditionally, what cloud seeding is, it involves using aircraft or drones or even some cannons to push silver iodide up high into the clouds. Why silver iodide? Because what that has the same crystallized structure as ice. So once it gets up into the clouds, it starts to accumulate ice on it and these large raindrops, which helps, especially in a cloud mass that's not really going to rain. It helps to bring rain and especially snow down.
So it works.
It does work. Marginally. But the problem with silver iodide through the years has been this, is that they feel it could be harmful to aquatic life. Okay. So over in Dubai, which is what you're seeing here, they took it a different step. And what they basically did, they had a fleet of drones that flew up into cloud cover, and they used electrical charges to force water droplets to combine into larger ones.
So not silver, not cloud seeding as we know.
No, they're not using the traditional silver iodide, which takes out the environmental aspect of that, okay? So they're using just electricity to create larger raindrops. Why larger raindrops? Because in Dubai, they only average about 4 inches of rain per year, as most of the rain that falls out of the clouds evaporates. Because it's so hot, it's so dry, and the water molecules are so tiny. So they're trying to stimulate by using electricity these droplets to be larger. Hence, they can make it to the ground. Now, I will tell you that the jury is still kind of out a bit on whether or not this was a fluke, whether this is something that can work long term. So they need to continue with these drones, and they're going to continue to do this.
Okay, you can cut it there.
Yes, Mr. Rhodes?
I think this guy asked a stupid question.
Assuming it works, and it wasn't a fluke, why not use this out?
All right.
The point is, a meteorologist went on air and describes exactly how they seed clouds, how they've been doing it with iodine for so long, but it's a conspiracy theory. But now they're using lasers. Everybody's always talking about, they make it rain in Dubai. Do you think they only make it rain in Dubai? Only Dubai.
Are you going to go into chemtrails?
No, I'm not going to go into chemtrails. I'm just saying, do you think that all of this flooding we're seeing in Germany, in Turkey, in all of these places isn't a result of them fucking around with the atmosphere. I don't know, trying to fix the droughts, maybe trying to push where they want the water to be distributed.
I wouldn't fuck with Mother Nature. That's all I can say. I think it's a big mistake.
I think it's already done. They've been doing the damage for so fucking long. Yeah, it's already done.
Let's change it. Let's just make this a doomer show and have fun with it, shall we?
Oh, yeah, there's lots of doom on this show.
There's lots of doom on this show. Let's have some more doom.
Well, that's the world we live in. What do you want me to bring you some fucking fake ass neo-lib flowers and rah-rah, Biden's doing a good job?
Lie to me, baby.
Lie to you.
Lie to
back
me.
In the Matrix.
Lie to me. That damn elections will solve things. I want you to lie to me.
That's right. So this clip here is the one deciding factor for me to get rid of my goddamn iPhone.
Big scare on a Delta Airlines flight out of Atlanta. Passengers were left panicked after receiving a text message saying that the plane would be hijacked.
Dozens received that warning, and investigators say they were all using iPhones. NewsEdge reporter Denise Dillon spoke to officials about this alarming airdrop trend.
The lady next to me had got the first airdrop, and then the guy next to my son got the airdrop.
The message airdropped to passengers on board Flight 921 from Atlanta to Seattle last month caused panic and fear. It read, "A plane jacking will happen soon. 2 hours and 37 minutes. It will start in the front on aisle 6.
That caused a frenzy.
Cornelius Beaumet was on the plane with his 14-year-old son. He says it was terrifying.
We're doing our best to take this situation seriously.
Police boarded the aircraft.
They had really big guns, and they looked like they weren't playing. They had these helmets.
The plane was evacuated. Police conducted a thorough search of the plane using canines. Bags were checked and passengers were rescreened.
10 people would come off the plane. You'd put all your bags there. The dogs would come, check the bags.
According to TSA, there have been at least 5 incidents of threatening messages airdropped on planes in the past couple of years. They released the following statement. TSA takes any threat to the safety and security of our passengers and transportation systems seriously. Our officers stand ready to support our local and federal law enforcement partners to assist with the response and subsequent investigation of incidents.
I've never been in a situation of that magnitude.
Police say no credible threat was found on Beaumet's flight. Beaumet says if it was a prank, he's not.
So my question is, did you hear about this anywhere?
No,
Why?
I heard it from you.
Why? After 9/11, an airline was threatened and you didn't hear mainstream media dropping a fucking pin about it? I mean, are you kidding me?
Well, is this
Why?
Yeah, well, that's it's they only want to highlight. They want the highlights that benefits them. So
a panic and getting rid of your iPhone because anybody can hack it and drop an airdrop on you like that.
That was inconvenient to the
Somebody
narrative.
called a bomb threat into my local Walmart today.
Really?
Why?
So what do they do? Evacuate Walmart?
Evacuated Walmart.
They did?
They didn't find a damn thing, and that was that.
Well, it was probably a disgruntled employee or customer. You know, they got overcharged on their freaking produce again. So.
No, they had to ring themselves up.
Oh yeah, that would be me. I mean, shit. Meanwhile, good things happening in Haiti, right?
Oh, poor fucking Haiti. Can it get any worse for Haiti? I mean, you know, they had hurricanes and earthquakes and the Clintons. Yeah, exactly. Now they've taken a double whammy with this, 7.2 earthquake that
7.2. I mean, the ones that are planet killers are in the 9s. Are those on our future or what?
Well, it depends on how deep they are, you know, where they're at. And this one seemed to be right under them because it did major damage. But, you know, come on, a lot of the infrastructure there is so weak as it is because the Clintons were going to build how many houses? My son actually went to Haiti and dug wells and built outside kitchens. So, you know, he came back and gave me a good insight into that country. And you can't even call them third world or fourth world. I mean, they're barely clinging to life with the amount of people they have there. And now this. I mean, we're going to hear reports of tens of thousands dead, I think.
All right, let's see what is. And they're not even talking about the aftershocks. No, this just happened. This morning?
Or the hurricanes that are bearing down on them.
This just happened this morning, right?
Yep.
Oh shit! Let me see if I can get it started here. There we go.
The devastation in Haiti, a catastrophic 7.2 magnitude earthquake rocking that island nation. At this hour, hundreds are dead. The U.S. Geological Survey tells ABC News that number could rise to the tens of thousands. Today's quake more powerful than the one in 2010 that left an estimated 250,000 dead. And there is word of several aftershocks tonight of at least magnitude 5. These images are from the western part of the country where there is widespread destruction. Homes crushed, buildings collapsed. This church feeling the brunt of the earthquake. It's feared that many remain trapped. One man, you see him there using a hammer trying to break through part of a collapsed building. Hospitals are overwhelmed with the injured, these people being treated outside. Haiti is already in turmoil just 1 month after the assassination of the president there. And the humanitarian crisis may only get worse with Tropical Storm Grace now approaching the island. Rob Marciano joins us with the track in a moment, but we begin with ABC's Elwin Lopez.
Tonight, devastation in western Haiti. That massive 7.2 earthquake leaving hundreds dead. In Lakai, a sign of hope as people pull a woman and a child from the rubble. Another man covered in dust carried out of what's left of this building. The injured treated in the open air. The country's hospitals stretched thin. The sheer destruction seen everywhere you look. This hotel reduced to piles of debris, people believed to be inside. Rescuers cutting through concrete in search of survivors. The acting Prime Minister Ariel Henry declaring a state of emergency for a 1-month period. The quake striking 78 miles west of the capital of Port-au-Prince, just around 8:30 this morning. USGS predicting high casualties and widespread disaster for the Caribbean country already in turmoil. The quake along the same fault line of the catastrophic 7.0 in 2010 that killed an estimated 250,000 people, a disaster from which Haiti is still recovering.
This earthquake is larger than that earthquake in 2010. It's about 2 times more energetic than that magnitude 7 earthquake. The impacts on both human life and infrastructure in Haiti are likely to be very devastating.
This crisis coming just a month after the assassination of the Haitian president, leaving the country in a state of siege. And tonight, a new threat looming. Tropical Storm Grace racing toward the island of Hispaniola, potentially hindering rescue efforts.
And Lindsay, it's not just that tropical storm threatening Haiti. The USGS also says that more people than they initially thought are also at risk from landslides.
Yeah, so landslides too.
The good news just keeps on coming. coming. And when I saw this thing, there were 227 dead. It's gonna be huge numbers.
Huge. He says it was worse than the one in 2010, and that one killed tens of thousands.
Yeah, that was pretty freaking horror show.
What are we looking at? What is that?
I don't know. Did you not bring this?
No.
Extreme weather across the U.S. Let's take a look. Game over, man.
Game over.
In the Northeast, freak flooding. In a matter of hours, parts of Pennsylvania doused with up to 11 inches of rain. Residents forced to flee their homes. Meanwhile, out west, historic heat, with the region's largest fire still only 0% contained. After 4 days of explosive growth, smoke from that fire in Oregon now clouding the skies over Utah. Extreme conditions leading to extreme concern, as scientists say climate change shows no signs of slowing its deadly rampage.
Scientists have predicted this for the last 70 years, but it's actually happening more quickly and it's more intense than we realized.
So far this year, there have been $8 billion weather disasters, from the deadly Texas freeze in February to the heat wave that hit the Pacific Northwest, killing more than 200 and devastating the coastline, with hundreds of millions of mussels literally cooked alive. An event so extreme, scientists now say it would have been virtually impossible without human-caused climate change. Severe heat is drying out the West, with reservoirs reaching new lows. The parched conditions now fueling infernos across the region, making the fires bigger and more destructive. 2020 was a record fire season for California, but with more than twice as much scorched earth compared to this same time last year, tonight a record already on track to be broken.
Across the West, extreme heat continues to threaten 10 million Americans, and officials are asking Californians to cut down their water use by 15%.
Good times. Good times in America or the world.
Okay, that's it for the show tonight. We're all fucked. See you later.
I posted something like, they were predicting a smoke storm. I'm like, a smoke storm. God, the end of the world is a weird place.
Smoke storm. What the hell?
We got hit with a smoke storm yesterday, is what they were calling.
A smoke storm. Is that why I couldn't breathe yesterday, or what?
Oh gosh, yeah. I have smoked tomatoes out there.
I don't know what this one is. Did Linda bring this, or did you bring it?
I don't know, but it's cute and I love it.
Okay, let's try it.
Doo-doo.
Is there sound?
Doo-doo. I'll give you sound. Doo-doo.
Doo-doo. It's a cat video. What the hell? Who brought it?
Reminds me of my cat.
Did you bring this?
I'm in kitten bliss right now. I get woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Shit. It's Pink Panther. We need Pink Panther background sound.
Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Yeah.
Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Doo-doo, doo-doo. And she reaches up and gouges your eyeball out. Oh,
right,
bummer.
right.
Thank you, Linda. That looked like it was Linda. We do have a PSA here.
Always a good PSA.
Yeah, PSAs are good. I'm going to have to refresh my drink. I'm 3/4 of the way through this. PSA, go figure. The Illusion, Slaughterhouse, free choice. The right and the left. It's all going down the same spot. I got this off of Twitter the other day. I thought it was pretty apropos. What do you think?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, we're going to talk about people who, let's just say some of our sisters and brothers who are giving us a little shit, pushing back on our electoral politics won't fix this. So we're going to go over that tonight too, just, in fairness. So you brought, what is this? Who brought this?
Snakes on a Plane. So I brought this kind of for two reasons. To remind myself to give you guys an Epstein update. We've seen Virginia Giuffre file a lawsuit a couple days ago because the statute of limitations was getting ready to run out. And you might remember her. She's the one that was given to Prince Andrew when she was a minor. Anyways, so that's going to be heating up. They're trying to get Prince Andrew to answer in an American court. Like that'll ever happen. But you may remember Alan Dershowitz used to hang out with old, Jeffy on his pedo island. And here he is with his opinion on mandates.
Oh, great. Just what I wanted.
That's a
I think the Supreme Court would uphold gradual mandating of vaccination. That is, first conditioning going to school on getting vaccinated, conditioning getting on airplanes, conditioning going to crowded buildings.
It's not a fully approved vaccine either.
Neither was the smallpox vaccine in 1905. No, I think COVID is worse than smallpox in many ways. It may not kill as many people, but we don't know what the long-term impact is. I have the right to get on an airplane and know that everybody on that airplane is vaccinated or tested. You may have the right not to get vaccinated, but you have no right to spread the disease to me, even if you won't kill me.
When he's riding on the Lolita Express, he has a right to know that all the underage sex slaves have been vaccinated. He doesn't want to catch any STDs. That's his right.
I did hear the president today talk about how if you're vaccinated, you spread the virus. You still can spread the virus.
True. It'll be spread much less seriously. Look, we don't know what we don't know. There is no constitutional right to get on an airplane and to spread the disease to me, even if it's not going to be fatal.
He has a right to keep his underpants on. I like to keep talking about airplanes. fucking stoned. I got a motherfucking spaceship. Oh, fuck. Cool.
So Oz is still refreshing his drink. Hopefully he'll bring me back. But yeah, that was a reminder of how much of a piece of shit Alan Dershowitz is. And if anybody's listening to his opinion, you're an idiot. I mean, this guy is so evil and disgusting. He needs to be locked up. He knows damn well what happened on Epstein's Island. So, Oz is coming back. He must have got his drink refreshed. You got that figured out there?
The bar was backed up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bar was backed up,
Yeah, shit. I thought that was...
Cut your server some slack, man. They're busy on a Saturday night.
I thought that was 2 minutes. Was that 2 minutes? That wasn't 2 minutes.
I don't know, but I knew you weren't watching because you would have been laughing your ass off, basically. Jamie Deluxe burning Dershowitz to the ground.
I saw it earlier today. It was hilarious. How's our chats doing out there? Can you see anybody?
Great.
Can you see anybody? I had to get a refill so I can be really drunk tonight. I'm letting my hair down tonight, guys. We have another Super Ray. We got a super bubblegum douche. Where's the fault line or geologic hotspot near Haiti? Is there one? I heard rumors of HARP last time. Can it produce quakes? Thoughts? Let's hope the Clintons don't pillage Haiti this time. They will. They already have.
I know. No, it'll be some other foundation that'll go in there and pocket all the money that's been donated. Because don't forget, all the stars came out and did telethons and shit for Haiti last time.
Oh yeah.
And like, I think the reporting was only 3% of that fucking money made it into Haiti.
Yeah.
Where they built 45 fucking houses after they pledged thousands of houses. I mean, and not to mention the children that were, removed from that island. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, it was absolutely horrific what they did there. Hunter C. Thank you, Hunter. Hunter, we're going to require you, being a production assistant, so if you're going to tip us, you need to write something in there, young lady. And by the way, I think Hunter's getting ready to do a show Wednesday. We got Wednesday night.
I got to say, Hunter, thank you so much for filling in for me on Monday night. I know it was short notice. I just am so overwhelmed this week. The thought of doing shows, I was just like, I can't do it. But thank you so much. She did an amazing job. I love her. She'd get those insights in there that I wanted to get in there. Like, hell yeah, she got it in there.
She was there to witness it when you beat us up for not wanting to play your breaking points clip. So.
Well, no, that was me showing Crystal and Kyle selling out and pushing the fucking mainstream narrative. Oh, look. Bill Gates, he's a good guy.
Yeah. I know.
Why even platform that guy? I mean, that's just my point. Quit platforming these people. Mainstream doesn't enough.
I know. Abso-frickin-lutely. Let me give a shout out. There's Steve Cutler over there. Steve, Jelly. Hi, Jelly. Schlatsky. TDS claim mini. Yes, it does. And Brother Pasta was talking about there's another one today. It's CDS, what is that? COVID derangement syndrome. So we've got we have another syndrome out there, and I happen to agree with Brother Pasta on that. What is this? Who brought this? Did you bring this or did I bring this?
You may be old, but are you this old?
Yeah, that's pretty damn old. I do remember that. They just
love those things.
Yeah, but they never worked. I crapped my pants when the Rubik's Cube came out because it made sense. This one, no, not so much. What's Becky saying here?
Becky Lynn Page says, well, it's done. My parents' divorce was finalized yesterday. They are no longer married after 52 years, still in love and still together, but divorce was necessary because of my dad's medical bills. Now, when dad passes, mom won't be saddled with $288,000 in debt. She's free. The house is in her name. Pretty sad that decades of marriage comes to an end because of the American medical system.
I got news for you. They're trying to figure out a way to stop people from being able to do that. I'm dead ass serious. They are.
How you want a fucking divorce? You get a divorce. That's a way of America.
If you do this, I believe what it was, 3 years, you're going to have to make sure you do it 3 years before they check out. Otherwise, you're going to still be liable for it. 3 years.
Oh, yeah. I know my mom and dad were divorced, and my dad died, and they came after my mom. And she was like, we were divorced. The debts were settled. They're like, they didn't care, you know.
Go ahead. You're going to something is going to be that straw that breaks the proverbial camel's back. And I said proverbial, and I've got a triple in me, so give me credit for that.
Good job.
Will, I don't see Will in here. Will, are you?
I saw Will earlier. Yeah,
Will, are you in the rock fan? Will shouted me out. I think Will was calling me kind of wimpy for being terrified of COVID. I am kind of wimpy, but Will, I got some more pictures courtesy of Savage Joy Marie of people at Walmart. So we're gonna have a little Walmart section.
Oh, is this how you've been dressing when you go out?
Yeah, no, I'm the guy down here with the garbage bag and the that. So Linda,
safety first.
Yeah, Linda and I picked out the best ones here. Hey, there's Will. Hi, Will. Well, but I'm the one down there.
No,
with
I
the
wasn't.
garbage.
He says,
Yeah.
no, I wasn't.
Yeah. You were being. I'm not a rational guy, Will. I really not. I'm an old boomer. I'm 62 and I'm like wine. I'm fermenting, and I don't know if wine gets better or if it just gets moldy. Anyway, these are Walmart. What do you think of these, Chanda? Which one would you profess to be?
I love the scuba one. She's got her own air source. Now that's smart. If that's true safety right there.
Yeah, that is. That's. I was thinking about a hazmat suit with
the chick with the comforter bag over her head. I can think of much better uses for those. Don't ever throw them away. They're great for keepsakes, things you don't want to get mildewed or molded, but does it keep it out? I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I like the two gentlemen with the one guy's got. I think it's a water bottle cut out.
A water bottle.
Got it over. The other guy's just got like plastic wrapped around his skull. So,
that's Mom always taught us. You know, you don't stick your head in a plastic bag. Come on, people.
Shit, I don't know. Is that a good way to go out? Is suffocating yourself in a plastic?
I
bag?
had a roommate do that, like in my 20s, and you think that their instinct would be to rip it off, right?
You would think.
I don't know.
Zox,
I don't know.
Zox, I love the trolls too, Zox. Yeah, trolls are great.
We always love the trolls.
The trolls are always fun. Here's some more, a few more. Is that a scrubby sponge on that one lady in the middle there? I think she's got.
Yeah, that's for.
Does that work? I don't know if that
keeping
works.
your teeth really shiny.
Yeah.
I love the maxi pads. They got the wings, so that way you can
my
cover
God!
the
Yeah,
nose.
Linda was just like roaring this morning when we were looking at that. The maxi pads. I mean, yeah, why not? You know, I'm thinking maybe I could use a Depends on me.
Well, at one point they were giving us advice like just use anything, wrap anything around your face, just wrap up your face.
Yeah, I think Amber kind of threw some shade at that last night in the chat. I know a couple of people disagreed, but the point is that the masks, the molecules are so small, unless you have a mask that keeps out 0.20, whatever the hell it is. Sister Amber was, telling me all the things that I might consider doing, but one of the things I'm not very social. I'm just kind of like hanging out here on the land of Oz.
I get it. I mean, I'm both. I am both an introvert and an extrovert. When I enjoy going out and being with people, I do. But when I want to be left alone and in my bubble, I get it. I get it. I can stay at my house for a month and not leave. There's no reason to.
Yeah, Joey and I have been doing that forever anyway. It's like this
right,
is
exactly.
normal for us. We
Right.
don't, other than you guys coming down and saying hi, you or Amber or somebody else coming through. That's it. But yeah, I mean, these are some mask ideas. Zox likes the lady with the scrubby, with the scrubby side out. I don't know if it'd be better if the green
I like her
side was-
bike, man. She's a
the
badass
bike is
biker mama.
cool. Yeah, it's cool. Now the lady with the garbage bags all over here, I don't know if that's going to help or not. What do you think?
I don't know, but I love your Westie on your GQ cover. I've always wanted a Westie.
Oh yeah. That's. Did you do that? No, Linda did that. Linda did that today. Yeah, we have
great job.
We're doing magazine refaces today because that's the newest reface thing, and we like ideas and inspiration.
Well, if AOC can be on the cover of a magazine, so can I.
Jesus Christ, Mama Bear! What the hell,
Mama Bear?
Mama Bear. Okay, let's get serious here a little bit. We're gonna have some Brother Jimmy Dore. My daughter texted me the other day, and are you still listening to Doorknob? Doorknob.
Will people just stop and get over it?
Yeah, I mean,
he owns a house. Okay, big deal.
Yeah, he owns a house. But my daughter's just been beating on me. Why do you listen to that guy? He retweets bad people. And it's like, well, I haven't seen anybody prove him wrong on a lot of the stuff he said, so I'm going to keep listening to him. So anyway, I don't know what this one is, but I put two of them back to back for a reason. We shall see. I'm going to have a sip while we listen.
Okay.
So the Punch Bowl, which is a really establishment newsletter in Washington, they tweeted this out. The Punch Bowl said, the squad, which has expanded to 7 members this Congress, has been generally supportive of the leadership of Biden this year. There was a moment last month when it looked like they were going to bring down a $1.9 billion Capitol security funding bill due to concerns about more money going to the U.S. Capitol Police. In the end, AOC, Tlaib, Representative Jamal Bowman voted present, while Omar, Presley, and Bush voted no. Representative Mondaire Jones voted yes. The bill ended up passing by a single vote, but the episode showed that the leadership is essentially powerless without the squad. In fact, the squad, if it chooses to, could run the House. Now, folks, that's not lefty, crazy, pothead, jagoff comedian in his garage, Jimmy Dore saying that shit. That's an establishment, centrist, mainstream news fucking newsletter saying exactly what I've been saying for 8 months. So finally, the mainstream is caught up with the Jimmy Dore show, and everybody at Thalia Hall.
Goddamn, Jimmy, don't break your hand patting yourself on the back, dude.
He's happy to be back out on the road.
Yeah, I think he is. They're having fun. So, yeah, instead of bow, kneel, yield to Congress, they could actually be running it if they had 1 ounce of guts in between them. But they don't, because why, Chanda? Because they want to have the contracts, the book deals, the power, the money, the out-of-office backhanded paybacks. That's what they are. That's what the squad is. And if anybody wants to argue with me, go right ahead. But you've already lost that argument, too. So there's another one here that was quite telling. We had some of our sisters and brothers who purport to support the same things we do, throwing shade at people like Steph Zamorano, Jimmy's wife, and Jimmy, and some other folks, that Nina Turner, that we didn't support Nina Turner in the 11th. And I just want to throw this up here and let everybody know, yeah, maybe Nina has some good things to say about some of these folks that were getting vilified by these cucks.
I was at this event, and I decided I wanted to buy Nina Turner's book, and I went up to Nina. Here we go.
And this is what happened.
Yes. Of course, you know everybody loves Nina. Of course, everybody loves you. And my husband, Jimmy Dore, will be interviewing you soon. Oh, and I missed
Jimmy Dore. Now I'm meeting the woman.
Yeah.
The brains behind the operation.
Exactly.
Okay, now I know where all that power comes from.
Are you kidding? I love that man, and I hear you do too.
I do.
So I am thrilled. All right, I know I'm going to see you in a minute.
Jimmy Dore says stuff that I can't say, okay?
Exactly.
If I say stuff that you can't say, how would you describe me?
I know.
So he my alter ego.
I'm her alter ego. So that's what's really happening. So any of these shit-lib corporate Elizabeth Warren defenders trying to shit on the People's Party and a real lefty third-party movement, you tell them to go fuck themselves, because Nina Turner's on our side.
Now, that was not taken out of context. That was from a couple years ago, right? Or a year ago?
About a year ago, yeah.
About a year ago. Okay, here's the thing. Somebody was accusing Steph Zamorano of saying, I'm not going to give Nina Turner my money. I think Steph Zamorano was, I can't quote her. I should probably looked up the quote. She said she's done giving these Democrats money.
I've said the same shit, and I gave Nina money. I've bought Nina's books and shirts at her table events. Yeah, I agree with Steph. I'm done giving anybody who's running as the Democrat money.
Yeah, I think we can mutual aid, working on general strikes, and not call them general strikes, just wildcat strikes around the country. I'm sure we're going to get accused of extreme. What is?
But you know what? I'm done with this game where I have to join them. No. You guys need to join us. We're done. And there'll be a time where Nina will be the one who will be up on a stage at a mass protest, a mass worker walk off, and she will be bringing the sermons that only she can bring, the powerhouse, if she wakes up and stays the fuck away from the Democrats, because the movement is with the people, not with the establishment machine, which is the Democrat. And Miss Turner knows that.
And I hope to see Nina there because I really do like her a lot.
I do too.
Want
She's
her to
very
walk the
powerful.
talk, but others won't be up there, and some of those others are right here. Ooh. I picked this up yesterday in a big Twitter discussion that I have, but they made it public today, so I figured, okay, I can do that. We've got the clown there, which is Sam Cedar. That's kind of a given. We got the mean girl, Anna. She's really mean.
Oh, yeah, she's
We got the asshole. Yes, Tim, you are an asshole. That's okay. I don't hold it against you. The oaf. And he is the oaf, and you got the little rich girl, and you got the nice guy.
Totally.
Here. So we're here at the comedy portion of the show tonight. So we're going to try and make this funny, but we're going to start off with the serious one. And this is Tim. First of all,
I gotta say, your little trick with the giving combo a super ray so that they would wish Tim Black a happy birthday yesterday was hilarious.
Oh, you saw that? I you know what? I think Pasta got pissed off at me.
He was all, God damn it, Oz, go back.
Yeah, go put your freaking overalls on and shut the fuck up. Pasta.
It was so cute because he's like, Timmy B? Tim Black, and then they figured it out.
Yeah, well, they caught up with it. So, yeah, I hope that's not why he left halfway through the show. I'm sure he got called away, but I hope I didn't know. I'm sorry, Pasta.
Just playing.
But it was his birthday. Damn it. He's people, too. Anyway, even though he's doing the projection game here, and I've got two little videos here. I got the short one. I'll play the short ones first. Check it out. You guys have all seen it. Here we go. Let's do it again.
Because some loudmouth, failed-ass, fucked-up comedian and his dizzy wife, Jimmy Dore, and his dizzy wife said, I'm not giving Nina any of my hard-earned money.
I don't think that's correct. I can do that, too. I do that. That's my interpretation of table. I don't think that Steph said that. I thought she said she wasn't giving Democrats any money. So
it doesn't fucking matter. It's not his goddamn business.
It is.
If she don't want to give him money, she don't have to give him money.
Yeah, but he was quoting her as saying that, so that's why I brought that up. Now this clip's about 2 minutes, but this was from today, so he's feeling pretty empowered here. And I gotta say, I heard it out, and there's so many things wrong with what he said, but maybe there's some stuff that's right. I don't know. But check this out. I think he's projecting here.
So I'm going to give you that, but that's only 1%. I mean, there's a lot of fabrications and nonsense going on here. Let's speak to this. This guy, who is now with RT.
Nico House.
So this is just goes to show. Let me add this. This just goes to show the level of, they say, I'm jealous. People believe these narratives when you don't speak up, especially when you're a black man. It's really easy to paint a black man as jealous, petty, angry, mean. Any negativity sticks to black people. And the darker you are, the more it sticks. It's amazing that we have people that say they are fighting for the liberation of black people who don't understand these concepts. That's how bad this person is, that they will defend this guy. They don't really know this guy, but they'll defend this guy. Fine. Now I know where the talking points have come from. Folks, I help this guy as I help many other people because the kindness of my heart. It was nothing for me to gain. Nothing for me to get. If I help you and I bring you on my show and be nice to you when no one else was, if I do that, and I do that out of the kindness of my heart, the payback should not be, if I don't continue to do that, that I'm a horrible person. Sometimes shit don't work out, dog. Sometimes it just does not work out. Sometimes people just don't get along. This is kiddie. This is teenage shit right here. I'm a grown man on the day after his birthday. I couldn't celebrate my birthday yesterday because I had all that shit to go through. Now the day after, I'm like, baby, okay, cool. Give me till tomorrow. We'll go get food. We'll chill out. We'll walk by the water or something. And then I get this. This is their big gun, bringing out a guy to lie, who's pretending still that he has proximity to me, that he knows shit about me. Here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal. The guy with the crazy hair never was my friend, really, okay?
Maybe you should have told him that way back when there, Tim. What?
You know, being there on the ground when a lot of these relationships were formed back in 2016. And, you know, I hung out with him. I did a live stream with him. I've phoned into Tim's show. I watched him for a long time, but anybody who's talking divisiveness anymore is a turnoff to me. I don't know what Tim's problem is. I don't even want to speculate. I really fucking don't. That's all these shows ever do is sit back and speculate. Oh, well, they're trying to get clicks, or they got a bad family life, and this person's this and that. I'm done. If it's not progressing information that's going to help the fucking people fight back, I'm over it.
No, I don't blame you. And I'm bringing this for the humorous aspect of it. It's not drama. It's role playing. It's projection. It's all that stuff, because these guys need to make a living doing what they're doing. Whereas, you know,
hey, they're friends. Maybe they planned this shit.
Maybe, maybe I don't think so. That's pretty harsh stuff, man.
Weirder shit goes on, man.
You know, I've made kind of an agreement with anybody that we work with, from Roar to other places. I said, you know, if we have a party in the ways, I'm not going to turn around and stab you in the back. It's just not how I roll. I'm just done with you.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't even like going here. It sucks that this shit goes on. And Tim, he broke my heart with this shit the last. I mean, he's broke my heart for a long time, but you know, obviously Tim's judgment and character isn't that great. He hung out with H.A. Goodman for how many years?
Yeah, no, Tim, man, cool, dude, whatever. But you know, this to me is projection, and I'm calling bullshit on it. It's good.
No, I agree. It is projection.
It's projection. So you know, but let's get to Emma.
This one,
the rich girl.
What the fuck?
Rich girl. I've been thinking these folks want to crucify me for my 2020 Cuomo treat, very similar to how Jesus Christ was crucified on the cross. The only difference here is that there's no crosses involved with me. Not yet, at least. Anyone else seeing any similarities? And I'm just
no, not one fucking similarity.
What the hell? What
hell?
I don't know what she's smoking. I wouldn't recommend you try it. Jesus Christ. Have a gin and tonic there.
She's smoking her own ego is what she's smoking.
Yeah, I am. Oh, by the way, did you hear? Nomiki Konst has a Rockfin channel. Oh, no.
There goes the neighborhood.
There goes the neighborhood. Well, this afternoon I was lucky. I lined these all up with our sisters and brothers. I'll call them sisters and brothers. I don't have any ill will for them. I'll just call bullshit on them like I call my own brother.
Exactly.
So here's Brother Dole from Canada, Mr. I've got health care, so I really can't relate to what's going on with you.
Good hair.
This one, the dude, David, pretty boy, you need to rethink what you just said here. So check this shit out.
On YouTube. And you could also see, you know, even apart from that, YouTube does have a clear right-wing bias in the sense that it is biased towards anything reactionary. So that's why you see people like Dave Rubin or Tim Pool or Jimmy Dore, who clearly at one point were a little more on the left, have moved further and further to the right because that's where they know the audience is, or that's how the algorithm works. It benefits them.
That's where the audience is.
Now,
what did you hear what he said?
Oh my God!
Oh.
So they moved to the right because that's where the audience is. Are you fucking kidding me,
dude? You know what? I had rails of cocaine that weren't so stupid. That was unbelievable. Okay,
he's a Canadian.
Never mind. David, lose, boo. Anyway, David, no, I don't think so. Now let's get to Sammy Cedar from the Minority Resort over there, Mister, I blow on my trophy and polish it, or his award for what is his award for? Outstanding journalism? It's not comic, that's for sure. Here we go. This is the clown, Sammy Cedar, and it's all in fun, Sammy. Don't take it too personally. Or go ahead, I don't give a shit. Here you go.
The Doors' push apparently threatened the most prominent progressive in Congress, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. After she rejected his tactic in a series of tweets, deferring to the House Speaker she's referred to lovingly as Mama Bear, a group of prominent podcasters sprang to her defense and then launched a wave of personalized, vicious, and ultimately revealing attacks on Dore. Rather than debate the merits of his proposal, figures like Nomiki Konst, Anna Kasparian, Ben Dixon, and Cenk Uygur honed in on Dore's personality, doing all they could to deflect from the substance of the issue and insulating their hero, AOC. The YouTube channel of longtime MSNBC contributor Sam Cedar became a theater for meltdown over Jimmy Dore's rogue campaign for an M4A floor vote. The past week alone, Cedar has done 2 lengthy segments devoted to smearing Jimmy Dore. During one 23-minute segment, podcaster and failed New York public advocate candidate Nomiki Konst launched a McCarthyite attack on Dore, accusing him of taking what she called Assad money.
This is a clickbait game. This is about fame. There are hosts on air who want to make change. I think all of us are really concerned about educating our audience and bringing on informed people to help us understand everything, issues and how to move through and push for these change. And then there are hosts who want to be multimillionaires and famous. And, let's just make those lines very clear. Yeah. So and not to mention, he has taken money admitted to taking money from pro-Assadist groups. So he's not the pure guy that he wants to pretend is the guy who took Assad money.
This was not just a neocon-style distraction, but a total lie. What Konst called Assad money had no relation to Assad. She was referring to a $2,500 donation from a US-based anti-war nonprofit called the Association for Investment in Popular Action Committees. It does relief work in Cuba, Palestine, and Syria, targets of Washington's ruthless hybrid warfare. This nonprofit has also organized openly against the US proxy war on Syria. The Assad money trope Konst deployed originated from a bogus investigation published by the notorious disinformation shop called Bellingcat. This outlet has been funded by the UK Foreign Office and the National Endowment for Democracy, a CIA cutout created under the Reagan administration.
Well, yeah, that was old. I just wanted to revisit the history.
Not that old, though, like 8 months.
Well, no, Mickey keeps doubling down on her horse shit, so I don't know. I would invite, I'd invite her over here. That. Yeah, I'd invite her over here to join me in a cocktail, but I'm afraid that I have to get a wheelbarrow to haul her out of here after she gets done. This one, however, was from the last 24 hours from Sister Anna. Sister Anna.
Oh, God, I don't even want to know. I heard you guys screaming about Anna. I was like, fuck, I don't even care.
She's all mad at Glenn Greenwald. So she's butthurt. She's butthurt at Glenn because he's been, like making her look as, kind of stupid. Here we go.
But the thing that really gets to me about people like Glenn Greenwald is not only do I feel embarrassed for
she feels
not only encouraging my students to follow his work, it was literally assigned to them. So how many of my students are reading what he's writing now and thinking like, oh, maybe Anna wasn't such a great professor?
Yeah, Professor Anna.
I care deeply about everything I do, right? And there have been so many opportunities for me to walk away from this job and make a lot more money doing stuff that doesn't fulfill me and doesn't really do you guys justice.
Madeleine Albright's ass.
And it's just, then you have the same people. You have Glenn Greenwald turn around and say that that we're corrupted. Even though our messaging, our political views, our mission has never changed. We've been consistent year after.
Yeah, you've been pretty consistent.
Yeah, consistently shittier every year.
Shittier every year. Let's get into it. Sorry, Anna. No sale there. Sorry. And she said in that, she goes, there are so many other things I could be doing. I've had so many offers. Well, why didn't you go do that? What you can be a bait person on a boat or something like that.
Well, no, because then she gives up her moral integrity.
Oh yeah,
and knock down to everybody if she sells out that way. So
but she's doing it for the people that follow her. She's out of the goodness of her heart. How do you like that weekend reface? Is that an eyeball you're chewing on? What the hell? I think that's an eyeball. Ew.
Okay.
Is that like sushi? Ew. Yes. Super Freak is what's on there. I do like the one. I do like the variety one with Charlie, Chanda, and what's that dude's name? That Star Wars kid that.
Adam Ryder.
Adam Ryder. I don't know how.
I like him. Actually.
I don't know how we could make his head any uglier other than putting Oz's reface on it. So I think that was accomplished today. Thank you so much. Stephen Michael Davis said Anna Kasparian regrets having her journalism students read Glenn Greenwald and comrade sister Misty. I had to bring this. How the actual F did Anna Kasparian get a job teaching
That's
journalism?
What I'm asking.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Who are these fucking students people keep talking about? Like, who gave her students? I'm worried about the future of all mankind now.
Jesus Christ. I was having this conversation with Shane over KDTR last week. I go, anybody can be a college professor. You don't have to have the cred. No. The problem with all that is when you get these, let's say cowboys, cowgirls doing that job, they really aren't qualified to teach certain classes. And Anna Kasparian teaching journalism? Are you effing kidding me? Have you ever seen her on the street? I've never seen her
in her news skirt.
Oh, come on now! Don't be sexist. Anyway, this.
I was thinking about going as Anna for Halloween. I surely was.
Oh, that would be great. I would want Jessie Jett to sing the song while I'm walking down the street in an Anna costume. This one was the date on here. I'm highly suspect of this, but it is kind of cute. It's July 19th, 2021. Off to the side there. This is what their surveys that they give. This is purportedly a survey they give to students at a class. And the quality is 1.0, awful. Attendance mandatory, would take again, no. Grade B, I don't know what a grade, textbook, no. If more people approach journalism the way Ms. Kasparian does, the world would be a worse place. She doesn't seem to understand the difference between subjective opinions and objective facts. And asserts ideology that's actual, that as if it's actual journalism, and frankly, I just gave the answers. I thought she wanted to avoid getting a failing grade.
Exactly.
And here's the next one was same thing, awful, 2.0. That's a little better. I looked forward to this class, but it's a big disappointment now that I know Anna Kasparian is an uninformed YouTuber rather than a journalist. Bingo! I was naive to sign up for this class, but at least I got to see her news skirt and discover there's so much to learn in places outside of the closed-minded echo chambers like Miss Kasparian's classroom. Now, this was a put-up piece, don't you think, Chanda? Somebody just made this and wanted to poke it, Anna, which I think they accomplished. So
yeah, is it real? I'm not even going to speculate. Is it probably true? Yeah, I would
probably
think so.
True, not real, but probably pretty true. Now, I added one more to this clown car because I'm so disappointed in this person. Jen Perlman, Sister Jen. I asked permission from Shanda.
With me tonight.
I asked permission. Shanda said, "Okay, if you must." Anyway, Jen Perlman. I don't know where she's coming from on a lot of things. She purports, her and Peter purport to be in line with us on all kinds of stuff. But I want to play this just so you guys can judge for yourself. Is she really sincerely genuine about it, or is she Memorex?
Be going as well. Like I said, having these important discussions has an inherent value. It really does. We can't box ourselves in and think, oh, well, this person's not enough progressive for me, or is not enough woke for me.
It's just constant litmus tests, constant nitpicking and battling.
Corporate special interests. And let me say this to a person who will not be named: screw you if you think that electing representatives who don't take corporate special interest money makes them corrupt. It doesn't.
Huh?
Unless you're on Capitol Hill and you know what they deal with every day with 420 some odd other representatives who are bought and paid for by the system and will throw you and everybody else and their mother under the bus to keep their position there.
I'm not even sure which person you're talking about. You'll have to let me know.
The one at the top of the mountain.
Oh.
And so this is the problem. And like I was saying before, we were saying before with Jason, if people in left independent media are constantly going to tell people that what they're doing is a dead end and a failure, and why do
or
it?
Say, don't give money to them. Don't give money to that. You know what? If you don't want to be within the electoral system and it doesn't work for you,
that's fine.
Then step aside. But
sabotage don't shame other people who want to believe in something, who want to try.
It's like, this is the system we have. You guys are working with a system you would like to see, and that is nice. You can have your whatever party you want to
play in the Matrix and stop making fun of us,
and that's really nice. But and I would really like to quote my friend Tim Black, because I agree with him 1,000% on pretty much every single thing he said.
Wow.
People are dying, and they don't have time for a bunch of people sitting in their whatever houses that they're in and do whatever they are to be sitting and nitpicking about something that they say they don't even think works. If electoral politics doesn't work, then stay out of it.
We have a general strike coming up. Start planning for that.
Yeah, maybe do something productive.
Everybody work together. Focus on that. And we'll fight right there with you. And if you don't agree, don't agree with electoral politics, don't Nina Turner, you throw her under the bus because she wasn't far enough the way you wanted her.
She didn't go to your event in Columbus.
She's able to.
Ruh-roh. She said the Columbus thing. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's just a project. She didn't have time for that shit.
Poor Jen and Peter. You guys, you're part of the problem. You really are.
Yeah,
you're part of the goddamn problem. Fine, go ahead. But don't shame us for stating actual facts, history. Has electoral politics helped anybody for 40 fucking years?
And they think that they're better than the Hillary Clinton neolib establishment. They are the neolib establishment, is what they don't understand. They're supporting that system. This is the system we have. Yeah, it's so fucking corrupt that you cannot change it. Go ahead, try to get dark money out of politics. We've been trying to do it for fucking 30 years. We're baiting our head against a wall, and we're the bad guys because we are trying to wake you guys up and say, hey, this ain't fucking working. This isn't working. We tried. And guess what? A lot of us learned that it's not doable. We need to regroup and get a different plan of attack, which is the streets. Yeah. Like, we have got to take to the streets as the fucking workers. And like, oh, well, the general strike start. How many events have the independent media left fucking planned in the last 6 months that most of us have flown from one end of the country to the other to support each other's fucking events? Do you see any of those guys doing that? No. They flew across the country to support Nina in a race that was heavily fucking padded with money that, we knew.
Yeah. They didn't know that it was going to get clocked so bad at the last minute, or maybe they did.
Oh, like Biden. Come on. We're still playing the games like we have election integrity.
No, we
Come
don't.
on.
We don't. Peter, Jen, please give it a rest. I mean, I think Jen said in that video, get a life to us, to everybody in the chat, to you, me, everybody else.
That race with Tim Canova and Debbie Wasserman Schultz was one of the first races, other than Bernie, that really fucking opened my eyes up. And then I was a trained vote observer. Yeah. I was elected into my local Democrats. I saw firsthand how they fucking manipulate the vote at these little precinct caucuses. And
And there's no winning if to have a debate with Peter Hager, really. I mean, there's no way. I mean, the guy.
He's a Kennedy wannabe.
Yeah, Peter. You're a condescending prick, whether you know it or not. I don't hold it against you. That's just who you are. But you can throw your shit at me all day long with Jen, and sorry
Whatever.
guys, but you guys go ahead. Go ahead and do your electoral politics and bring your friends across the country that still think that you can win in a rigged system. Are you fucking kidding me? How many times are you going to have to do the same thing over and over again before it doesn't work? And Chanda,
called insanity.
Who the hell in any of our independent media, sisters and brothers,
Well, Chanda said caucus.
who the hell? Convo Couch didn't throw Nina under the bus. Jimmy,
none of us did. What the
What
fuck
the
is
fuck
we
are you
wouldn't get on a
talking about?
plane and go there and knock on doors? Of course we supported Nina. I never once, you can go back and watch months. I never once said anything fucking bad about Nina other than I don't think she'll win this race. I mean, we know what she's up against. We'll talk about it after the race and exactly what I said would happen.
My hypocrisy only goes so deep. But but yeah, as much as I wanted Nina to win, would it have done any good? No.
I love Nina. Are you kidding?
I think Nina's got a lot of power and everything else. But like you said earlier, Nina is one that I hope has the wherewithal and the commitment to get out on top of the damn car. And when we're out in the streets saying this is what we need to do, obviously Bernie's not going to do it because he's folded.
Right. I mean, coming out of the 2016 movement, we had some really powerful speakers that were leading us in Cornel West and in Nina Turner, Shama Sawant, Chris Hedges,
Love Shama.
Yeah, and some of them are still out there leading the charge, but some have kind of veered off to the fucking left and they're trying to get sucked back into the machine. And they'll get burned, they'll get crushed, they'll get spit out like they do every fucking time. Yeah. How many times has the Democratic Party spit Nina Turner out?
Yeah,
I mean they're going to continue. They don't want her. She's too powerful. No. They know what she packs a punch.
Yep.
And until she gets to the street and gets the people to support her and rally around her, she's just playing with this machine.
And remember, everybody, Chanda and I and many of us over there at Roar, we're not that keen on a third party at all because electoral politics is not going to happen.
It's fucking doable for one.
It's not going to happen. Go out, if you're going to waste your energy, I'm not going to support you.
I wasted 3 fucking years working in every brand new party that popped up across this fucking country that was progressive. And I'm telling you, the wherewithal, the structure, the infrastructure, and the ballot access by design is not fucking there. They have crushed a third party in this country. It is fucking rigged. And that's the end of it. I mean, you can look at the different ways they're rigging it. You can fight about it, but the bottom line is it's fucking rigged.
And once you took over your legislative district up there in your area, what did they do? They locked you out. So
they did everything they fucking could. They strip our chairs. They locked us out of the fucking building. They'd interrupt meetings. We couldn't get anything fucking done. It's a fixed game.
I think it's kind of, God, what's the word I'm looking for? Naive that Jen and Peter think that if they...
It is naive. And that's the way I look at it. Like, oh, they're so 3 years ago for me. I still thought I could get behind a candidate and work the ground and just focus on local races because fuck the big races. Those ones are the rigged ones. The local races are where we can make change.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here to tell you the only change the closest I can come is city fucking council.
Yeah.
And even then it's
local
a fight.
Jurisdictions. And you might be able to make a difference there. And I recommend it. Give it a try. But what they said there that really perked me up is I think it's the epitome of a straw man argument. Yes, people are dying. And electoralism is just going to allow them to die more and more and more. It's not going to get it done. And people say, well, Chanda Oz, what do you propose? Well, I propose what a lot of our sisters and brothers propose. Mutual aid. Getting out in the streets, supporting
direct action.
Direct actions. I mean, we're going to have to strike.
The pipeline protests, strikes. And we intimidate them when we come together, and that's the only weapon we have to fight back against any tyrannical government. You know,
it is, and we're not here to get in fights with these guys. However, I wouldn't mind going a few rounds with Peter because I'm the old guy, he's younger, and I'm going to get ageist on him. Son, I think I could wipe the floor up with you, but who knows? Maybe he's sharper than I am. But somebody would have to have a.
Well, he's kind of got that Kyle Kalinske professional debater thing going. The wise guy, crack, quick talking.
Yeah, I think I'd rather feed him to Fee. Fee would just destroy him. So
but
I just that's energy that I could be using for mutual aid. This is my point. I mean, we are a family, whether we even. Sister Jen and Sister Peter, we have to come together on the things like they said they would support, getting out in the streets. But for them to take strikes, to take cuts at the March for Medicare for All, that's horseshit, because that contradicts exactly what they just said.
That's so hypocritical.
So what are you going
to?
So you're saying you're going to support us, but you're not going to support the Medicare for All march? I would say go fuck yourself, Pete, Jen. Truly, with all the love I can
the top
give.
of the tower, the top of the pyramid didn't support it, so we're not supporting it.
Give me a break. And I've got one more thing, too. By the way, Nina Turner did a special 4-minute video for Uphill Media for PDPR, the People to Reform the Democratic Party, on that very Saturday. She did a 4-minute video, and if you're fucking telling me that she couldn't have done a 4-minute video for Medicare for All March, I'm calling bullshit on you both.
Yeah,
and I have the proof too. So Nina should have promoted the Medicare for All march. She should have stood up for Julian Assange. I don't give a shit what you're saying. That was bad. We know that's a direct attack on journalism. And if you are not going to walk your fucking talk, then people are going to question you, Nina. Sorry, as much as I love you. And if you're listening to a goddamn think tank or one of these neo shitlib establishments, you better fire them. Because they didn't help you win this, and we didn't hurt you. So there again, I'm sorry that it's gotten to this point, and I'm trying not to throw poop at all of our friends, but I am making a little fun of them because I just disagree.
No, I agree, but we've got a huge deck, so
shut up,
be
Oz.
rolling on. Yeah.
I had to do that because
I got to pull you along. Come on.
I know I had to beat up on
my
Sister
baby's
Jen.
up.
Yeah, this is. This is, I think I brought this, Caitlin Johnstone. One of the many reasons I'm so disturbed by the Jimmy Dore, is bad because he owns a house. Smears is because I too would like to have a house someday instead of paying rent for a crumbling old building. And it's gross knowing that those people will turn that into a bad thing. Well, yeah, Caitlin, I mean, the median range for a house is what in LA, Chanda? $1 million or something?
Oh, yeah, because Jimmy owns a house.
I'm sure that Jimmy is making $3,500 a month house payments too. So I would really rethink that. So once again, moving right along, I got hung up on that. Did you hear the news? Chanda? We got some news.
I did. You sent me the news. I was
we got the news here. Guess what? Rachel Maddow. They're scrambling as Rachel Maddow considers leaving when contract ends. I think this is just fantastic. I encourage Rachel to move to Rumble with Glenn Greenwald. I mean, she's going to be much better off. The paycheck won't be as big, but Glenn Greenwald said Putin wins again. Getting Maddow off the air has been one of the Kremlin's top goals for quite some time. She's exposed. She's exposed so much, and it's Russia Maddow. I'm sorry. But Glenn Greenwald, now that he's over at Rumble, don't you think it would be great to have Rachel over there sitting in the chair across from Glenn Greenwald? I bet that would make Anna Kasparian just poop her depends.
Yeah.
Once again, you brought this. Is this Woody?
Woody, yeah.
You brought
Woody.
Woody.
Says, we live in a complete corrupt world where every government is just a bunch of businessmen working for a bigger bunch of businessmen, and none of them give a shit about the people. The sad fact is no one knows how to change it because no one knows how to take on the corporations. I got to agree.
Well, yeah, Woody. I mean, Woody gets it. He's absolutely right. I mean, one of Hollywood's, I think he's not such a shitlib, is he? Woody's pretty common sense guy.
No, he hides out on his commune down in Hawaii.
Oh, okay. So he's getting high and hiding out. So
yeah, he's living naturally, growing,
living the big life. What?
Yeah.
What do you got here? What's this?
Oh, Republicans want an ID to vote. How about we use vaccination cards? Now, this was in my newsfeed repeatedly by neolibs. Like, are you serious?
They're pushing the vax cards. It's
oh yeah.
It's absolutely great that they're pushing the vax cards. Now, there's a story with this next one here, and then we needed to call out some super rays. What? Tell us about this, will you please?
Oh yeah. So I'm in Facebook jail, and this is because of a post I put up last year that says, I don't even know if I can say that word on YouTube anymore. SUA, hotline. How can I help you? And it's Hillary laughing and saying, yes, I'd like to place an order.
Are you bullying? Are you bullying?
Apparently, we're not allowed to discuss that S word anymore, even though it happens to millions of Americans and it's on the rise.
I honest to God, I think that it goes along with what people were saying all week about the words you can't say on YouTube, and they were referring to George Carlin, cocksuck motherfucker. I can't even quote it, but when I was a kid.
There's all kinds of words you can't say on YouTube.
Yeah, you can't, and it's just absolutely crazy. But yeah, depression, suicide, all that great stuff. We have 40 over on the Rockfin watching. Can you believe that?
Holy crap, you guys are amazing. My Rockfin crashed. So.
Yeah, no, this is fantastic. And we got some more super rays over here. Like I said, guys, don't drop us anything unless you really don't want to cut yourself too short, but we appreciate it. Chris Foster, are you hiding under the staircase, Chris? It's late.
Chris.
I'd much rather sell a kidney and give money to you guys. Hell, I'd even sell one of my own.
Ah, that's sweet. That's so sweet.
I want to get Chris on one of the shows again. He's so funny.
Chris was hilarious. You got to do Halloween this year with us, Chris.
You gotta do Halloween, and I'm gonna miss Amos this year, but I don't think he's gonna be joining us for Halloween.
Amos did bring it last year.
Yeah, he did a great job, Amos, and I know that we're still kind of butthurt.
I might have made that relationship a little.
Oh, that's all right. He told me to say hi to you the other day. So
I always say hi to Amos. I don't agree with him one bit on anything.
I don't agree with him either, and anyway, I won't go there.
Nice guy though. Nice guy.
Chuck Simon. Chuck Simon. Thanks, Chuck. Are you a firstie? Chuck's, are you a virgin for giving us a super ray? Dems are trying to destroy Kashama Sawant and India Walton. So sad to see Jen Perlman go after Comrade Misty. You know what?
Misty can handle it. Misty will slay her with.
Yeah, Misty will drop her like a.
Oh God!
Yeah, Misty, we love Comrade Misty.
There's some badasses out there. Yeah, Misty's one of them.
Comrade Misty, Sister Fee, Sister Hunter. I mean, so many out there are just getting Sister Stevie, Redneckonomics. I mean, we're Allie. There's so much, and we've got a big project about supporting women in media, promoting them. We're going to let that go in September. It's going to be fun. 30-second SOTs. Linda Anthony. Hi, Linda. Linda made a great opening for the show last night for Amber's show, and we didn't have it shared, so we couldn't do it, but we will show it next week. Linda and Hunter are both rocking it as far as being new production people for Roar Media. Thank you to you both. You guys are doing great. What do we got? Bill Murray here.
Bill Murray, welcome to year 2 of the 14 days to flatten the curve.
Did somebody say that, actually?
Yes,
they
Fauci.
did. Fauci? Uncle
Fauci? That was the official position, right? We're just going to go 14 days.
Yeah, well, my position on Fauci. I think he's a criminal, and he should be tried for murder.
Yeah.
So is that violence? Trying for murders, that's not violence.
Violence.
That's not violence. And Sister Caitlin Johnston once again, and I still love this Cougar Barbie. Linda and I were debating on taking it out, but I think it's a gift that keeps on giving. So she smokes, will drink under the table, and probably knows your dad. I love that.
I love that too.
Caitlin Johnstone, they had 20 years to build a stable nation in Afghanistan. 20 years. If you believe that's what they were really trying to do there, or that the results would be any different, if you gave them 20 more, you're a fucking moron. Caitlin Johnstone, out of the park. Out of the park.
Oh, my God.
Oh, hell yes. Hell yes. What do we have here? This is our...
Oh, this is just a little scary tidbit I brought you because, COVID's not terrifying enough.
Oh, shit. You're going to cheer me up again. Damn it, Chanda.
I am.
That's why I keep you around.
Tonight, the CDC says it has evidence of a dangerous fungus that in some cases is untreatable. Nothing more than that. It is linked to 2 deaths, in fact, and 2 North Texas hospitals have seen the fungus spread. Our Brooke Katz's looking into it tonight for us. She's in the CBS DFW studio with some more information on this. What do you know, Brooke?
And Doug, the cases were first seen back in January. The CDC told the Associated Press the outbreak is ongoing and additional infections have been identified since April. The fungus, Candida auris, was identified in a cluster of 22 patients in 2 Dallas area hospitals. Health officials have not released the names of the facilities. Candida is a yeast that can cause infection if it gets into parts of the body where it doesn't belong, like the bloodstream, heart, or brain. It's usually treated with antifungal medicine, but experts say widespread overuse of those medications created Candida auris.
Oops.
It's known to spread quickly from room to room on people and clothing. It's something health officials have been concerned about for years. Back in 2019, specialists with the CDC started calling for stronger measures to detect and prevent these sorts of infections.
It has the unfortunate capacity of being very, very resistant to some of our antifungals, and it also has a capacity to contaminate the environment and persist in the environment. So it's kind of a double whammy in the infection control world.
Of the 22 Texas patients, 2 appeared to be fully resistant to treatment. Both patients died. They are the first cases of the kind in the state. The CDC's website says cases of Candida auris have been increasing during the pandemic, with outbreaks reported in COVID-19 units of acute care hospitals. They say the outbreaks could be related to changes in routine infection control practices. The CDC says people who get serious infections are usually already sick and hospitalized with other conditions. More than 1 in 3 patients with Candida auris die.
I really have a problem with that report. I would fire my producer because they wrote apparently 2 of the patients are resistant to and then they died. I mean, yeah, they're pretty fucking resistant to. They fucking died.
The definition of resistance.
I mean, Jesus Christ, that's horrible. So, what do you think? They've been overusing diflucan in women for how long now?
Oh God, I know.
I mean, it's like
everything. They've been overusing all antibiotics. Yeah. Everything's, but they said it's a change in protocol because of COVID protocols. Wouldn't you think that COVID protocols would have been more increased the security, not
you would think. You would think. I mean, wash your hands every day, you know.
Right.
I mean, it's like that. I'm going to call bullshit on that entire report. Somebody didn't do their due diligence and dive into that hard enough. So
I don't know, but I tell you what, that's kind of a scary thing to have loose in our hospitals.
Oh yeah, I mean fungus. I mean black mold, fungus. You know,
fungus among us.
Valley fever. Which
I know, I've had it.
My mom had that, and it ate 6 inches of her spine. She had to have her spine replaced with cadaver bone.
Oh, lovely.
It was horrible. Caitlin Johnstone, we got a bonus round for Caitlin. People who think the U.S. military can be used for good remind me of that scene in Edward Scissorhands, where he's going around the house accidentally slashing things and then trying to fix them, but he can't fix them because he's got horrible scissor hands, and that can only cut things. So yes, Caitlin's
great analogy.
That's great, Caitlin Johnstone. That's that pulp culture metaphor wins every frickin' time. So if you
Julie says the extinction will be televised, brought to you by Roar Media.
We hope
You're
so,
welcome.
Jilly. We hope so, because we're trying to put a grin on your face, and at least we are fucked. We are fucked. That's all there is to it. We're fucked.
We know it.
Speaking of fucked, sister Amber brought this little gem to me. I don't know if you've even seen this, Chanda. What do you think of this shit?
Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, this is real.
Really? Opposition to COVID measures?
That's a potential terrorist?
That's a terrorist?
Yeah.
Wow.
Claim?
Oh, we're not allowed to say that word on YouTube. I told you. I always end up saying it.
Jilly said we can't say vitamin C. Oh, shit.
What?
Yeah, we can't say vitamin C, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, my
Claims,
God.
This has to be phony. Come on, Amber. Did you vet this? Claims of election fraud, belief Trump can be reinstated. That's a terrorist threat. 9/11 anniversary and religious holidays. This has to be an onion thing. Do you believe
No,
this?
I don't think it's Onion. It says Nightly News on it.
Well, that's MSNBS. So, God, shit, that's a crapshoot.
They're just trying to get people excited. Like, we're going to go after these fuckers that won't wear masks.
Oh, my God.
Boop, boop.
They're going to go doing this. Now, I think I can credit you with the graphic here, but I brought the tweet. Ryan Grimm, ace reporter Ryan Grimm. How about we tell people you have 30 days to get vaccinated, after which the doses get donated globally to people who want it. And my fault.
I say we donate him globally.
Yeah, I hope Ryan has donated.
Send him to the Middle East to do some reporting.
Jesus Christ! I hope Ryan has signed on his driver's license or whatever, have his body donated to science, and maybe they'll take him a little sooner than later. I don't know. Sorry, that was mean. Was that violent? Anyway,
that was violence.
My fault plans and the Delta variant. I think he nailed it with that graphic. Shit. Where's? I need to take a drink here. I've had 2 doubles tonight. What do we? What the hell? What is this? Did you bring is this a Jamie Deluxe?
It is, and I had to cut it into 3, but it's so worth it.
All right, get us teed up for this. This
is the new Useless Eaters.
And by the way, we are coming up with Steve Cutler and Jamie Kuhn, Pat the Batman fan. Let's run this Jamie Deluxe. Now, is this your second Jamie Deluxe tonight?
Maybe.
I like Jamie Deluxe.
Warning. I chain smoke and I say fuck a lot. But I accept myself for the way I am. I accept you too. Viewer discretion advised. In my last video, Fauci's guinea pigs, I used a clip from Democracy Now! Featuring Vera Sharav, the founder of Alliance for Human Research Protection. I didn't know she was a Holocaust survivor.
I was a small child, 3.5 years old, when my family was chased out of our home in Romania, and we were herded into a concentration camp. My father soon died of typhus. And my mother and I were left in a camp that was not a death camp. There were many other kinds of camps, essentially where people were left to starve. But with always the fear of being sent to one of the death camps. That was always in the horizon. I was in the camp for about 2 years, and at that point they were supposed to essentially liquidate it, as they were going to do with all the camps, and just annihilate everyone. There was a deal made by which orphan children were allowed to be sent out of the camp if they had someone to sign for them. My mother sent me as an orphan, and I knew I was not exactly an orphan, but this was to save my life.
So thank you to Mauricio for pointing this out. She did like a 30-minute interview about what's going on now and how it parallels with the Holocaust.
So we're likening what's happening now with we're going to call it overreach, for lack of a better term.
Exactly. So that was the beginning. I just wanted to set that up, and then this is what she says about the lack of opposition that we're seeing right now.
All right, let me see if I can get it to start. Here we go.
Adults now are not rebelling against things that are wrong. People are being pushed around, denied normal interaction, and they're just following it like sheep.
Yep.
There's something very wrong. Part of what's wrong is the idea of just following authority without considering What if they're wrong? What if it's not in my best interest? Why? This is very dangerous that we have so many people, good people, people who think that they're doing the right thing community-wise, but they might be devastating both the community, the economy, of course, has been destroyed, and their health as well. Just following without questioning. It's a very, very dangerous thing to do, to follow. That's what happened in Germany, essentially. All Germans were not evil, but most of them, the vast majority, simply went along. And of course, yes, it was wartime, and we're always being told about war, and now it's a war on a virus. I mean, that kind of thing should not eliminate basic human rights and basic respect for individuals. It starts, and medicine especially, which is so intertwined, and as it was then. When medicine veers away from the Hippocratic Oath, which is an oath that promises to respect the individual right, to do no harm to the individual. If you don't harm the individual, you're not going to harm the community. But if you wipe out the individual's right, their human right, then you're going to harm the community as well, because the community is a bunch of individuals. It's not.
This lady is the epitome of the adult in the room with common sense and critical thinking. I'm impressed. This is
right.
And
it takes somebody who knows, who's seen it, who's lived it firsthand, the danger of just falling in line and not questioning anything.
Yeah, that's great, and she hit it out of the park. It's not pro or against vax. It's the fact that we are, as a nation, a big majority of us are falling in line with what the very institutions that we've been criticizing for the last for years. We're just, okay, now there's a pandemic, so we're going to believe these fuckers out of the gate? Are you kidding me? They don't give a shit. I think it's a purge, Chanda. I think
I do too. I do too. I absolutely. And the more I watch it, and the more, I've been dancing with the Reaper of Death for a couple of weeks now. I mean, a lot of people around me are being, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it is a purge of the boomers. I really do.
Well, do I want to be part of the community, help the community? Sure. Do I want to follow the words of Anthony Fauci and DARPA and the military-industrial complex?
If our government had their shit together, they would have shit-canned him fucking a president ago and fucking got a new face and somebody who doesn't talk out both sides of their fucking mouth.
Let me ask the chat. This guy has been proven liar on so many things.
Repeatedly.
Okay, he was with Trump, and now he's with Biden, and they haven't fired the fucker and brought somebody else in?
What the fuck kind of power has that kind of power?
That doesn't make any sense. Why are they keep trumpeting this fucker? There are so many other people that I frankly are more qualified, in my opinion, than Fauci by far.
Oh, hell yeah.
That could be speaking to this. These doctors from Mayo Clinic is for one of them, because I'm a real fan of Mayo Clinic. But you're taking Fauci, the guy from the NIH, the guy that actually did channel funds to gain of function research and
then lied about it
and
to
then
Congress.
Lied about it. Are you kidding me? So somebody's effing up. So this is number 3, right?
So this is the closer. Yeah.
All right. I'll shut up. Here we go.
A big lie is a propaganda technique. The expression was coined by Adolf Hitler when he dictated his 1925 book, Mein Kampf, about the use of a lie so, quote, colossal that no one would believe that someone, quote, could have the impudence to distort the truth so infamously. All this was inspired by the principle, which is quite true within itself, that in the big lie, there is always a certain force of credibility, because the broad masses of a nation are always more easily corrupted in the deeper strata of their emotional nature than consciously or voluntarily. And thus, in the primitive simplicity of their minds, they more readily fall victims to the big lie than the small lie, since they themselves often tell small lies in little matters, but would be ashamed to resort to large-scale falsehoods. It would never come into their heads to fabricate colossal untruths, and they would not believe that others could have the impudence to distort the truth so infamously. Even though the facts, which prove this to be so, may be brought clearly to their minds, they will still doubt and waver and will continue to think that there may be some other explanation. For the grossly impudent lie always leaves traces behind it, even after it has been nailed down, a fact which is known to all expert liars in this world, and to all who conspire together in the art of lying. Goebbels' use of the expression, if you tell a lie big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it. The lie can be maintained only for such time as the state can shield the people from the political, economic, and or military consequences of the lie. It thus becomes vitally important for the state to use all of its powers to repress dissent, for the truth is a mortal enemy of the lie.
Mortal.
And thus, by extension, the truth is the greatest enemy of the state.
The truth is the greatest enemy of the state. I love that because that's what we're witnessing in real fucking time right now.
Yeah, kudos to Jamie Talux on bringing some common goddamn sense. I want common sense. I don't want this spin bullshit. So that's where I'm at. And you know, I know scientists, I know professors, I know writers, I know authors. So whatever, fuck off. I mean, that's it. So we're gonna lighten it up here a little bit. I see, Chanda, you brought a goodie from
United Spot.
Yeah, our can we call them our broken barlers from the conservative side? I don't know. I think they're pretty right on with their stuff.
Sometimes
Let's check it out.
It is a mass psychosis.
Master of the house, Chrissy says, oh, crap! It's the cops! It's all right, Nancy. It's just a little drunk. Keep it cool. Is there a problem, officer?
Just doing a random cootie check.
Random cootie check?
Yeah, random cootie check. It's a new law.
So you just stop people to see if they have cooties?
No, I stop people to make sure they got their cooties shot.
Oh, okay.
Have you got your cooties shot?
What happens if I don't?
Well, I'll impound your car and take you to jail.
Are you serious?
Oh, I'm serious. I take DWU very seriously.
DWU?
Yep.
Is that like driving while drunk?
No, I'm afraid DWU is far more serious than that.
Well, what's DWU?
Driving while unvaccinated. Okay?
You're kidding, right?
Nope.
Am I being punked?
Nope.
Is this a joke?
Nope, I'm afraid not. We here at the CCP don't joke about the cootie shot, okay?
What's the CCP?
Cootie check patrol.
Are you a cop?
Not exactly.
What are you, like a judge?
Nope, not a judge.
Well, if you're not a cop and you're not a judge, then what are you?
Basically, I'm the guy that's gonna take your car and send you to jail if you don't show me your cooties card.
Cooties card?
Yeah, your cooties card. They give it to you after you get your cooties shot.
Yeah, I got my cooties card.
Can I see it, please?
Well, I don't have it with me.
Rule number 1 of the CCP handbook clearly states that you must carry your cootie card with you at all times. I'm gonna have to place you under arrest for breaking the cooties law.
I'm sorry. I had a few drinks after work, and I'm pretty drunk. And I forgot to mention that I didn't get my cootie shot yet.
You haven't had your cootie shot yet?
But I was actually on my way to get my cootie shot right now.
You were? You were gonna get it?
Yep. I was headed to get my cootie shot right before you pulled me over.
Oh, well, this changes everything. You're free to go.
Sorry about the confusion, officer. I get a little loopy when I drink and drive.
Totally understandable, ma'am. It was an honest mistake. Thanks for keeping America safe. Have a great night.
Woo! That was a close one. All right, off to the next bar.
I think it's time to make the announcement, don't you, Chanda?
What's that?
We are now going to be over on Rumble.
Oh yeah, going to Rumble.
We're gonna go to Rumble, and I think According to Anna, we're going to fit in there just fine. So
looking forward to it.
Yeah, I got a Rumble account today, so I'm going to upload some of our stuff and see if it bounces back at me. So I couldn't pass that up with that challenge.
Yeah, they'll kick us off so fast our heads will spin.
We're going to give it a shot. We're going to try and upload some stuff over at Rumble. So go over there with all of our sisters and brothers from the conservative side and check it out. But we'll be in good company with Tulsi and Glenn Greenwald. So anyway, I got this afternoon. I had to put it in here because I'm a Laura Ingraham fan.
Oh yeah.
And people think eat the rich is just too offensive. Laura Ingraham, what if we just cut off unemployment? Hunger is a pretty powerful thing. Bar rescue guy. They only feed the military dog at night because a hungry dog is an obedient dog. Well, if we're not causing people to be too hungry to work, this is when
we rise up and eat them, fucking fools.
This is when we, Laura Ingraham, I'm saying, what would you say with Laura, barbecue sauce or that Thai chili sauce? I don't know. Anyway, check this shit out. This blew my shit away. And, people, we're going after the Republicans here, so we're an equal opportunity basher.
Yes, we are. We fly above the duopoly.
Yeah, we fly above the duopoly. Check this shit out. Chanda, have you seen this yet?
I get so repulsed by what the Republicans are doing.
Just check this shit out. This is going to cook your noodle.
I'm not an economic professor. If you get $800 a week unemployment benefits, and you live with a partner who also is getting $800 a week unemployment benefits, $1,600 a week, Laura, $83,000 a year for that household in unemployment benefits. The median income in America is only $63,000. We're incentivizing people to stay home. What if we gave additional unemployment benefits to employers to incentivize people to go to work?
Well, what if we just cut off the unemployment?
Yeah, good idea.
Hunger is a pretty powerful thing. I don't mean physical hunger, but people who truly are in need help. I'm talking about people who can work but refuse to work.
Yeah,
but the government is literally putting anvils in many ways on people's shoulders, either through the mandates, regulations, and now through free money, which obviously we're all the piper eventually has to be paid. John, I want to ask you though about this idea of work-life balance, because look, no one wants to miss their kids growing up. No one wants to. No. You stay in the office your whole life. You never see your family. So that's really important. However, have we taken that a step too far when you think of, well, a lot of the millennials talking about, I need time for self-care. I don't know why I'm harping on that tonight, but the whole self-care movement is a little, my mother's not with us anymore, but she worked from the time she was 12 during the Depression. If she heard the self-care thing, I think her head would explode.
I fucking don't know. This is...
I think that's right. I have a friend in the military who trains military dogs, Laura, and they only feed a military dog at night because a hungry dog is an obedient dog. Well, if we're not causing people to be hungry to work, then we're providing them with all the meals they need sitting at home. I'm completely with you, Laura. These benefits make absolutely no sense to us. And on top of the impact of not getting employees and not being able to run our businesses, in my industry, we have meat prices are up 10%, chicken prices are up 15%.
Inflation is going to kill business. That's the next shoe to drop. The Democrats.
That guy's a piece of work. He I don't know. He's own a bar.
Hey, he's the bar rescue motherfucker from one of those network channels.
Jesus
he goes
Christ.
in and takes flopping bars and yells at all the staff and revamps their menu and rearranges the fucking thing.
This guy has never had a bad day in his life. This just blew me away. What are people to these rich, privileged fuckers? Are we fungus?
We're just fungus.
We're just fungus. That was horrible. And even for Fox, that was pushing the limits. So
come on, they ain't got nothing left to talk about.
I know, they're bored. Anyway, we had 47 over on the Rockfin a couple of minutes ago. We're
nice.
Guys, let's get over 50. I sound like Brother Pasta. It's always appreciated on Beauty and Silver. But yeah, Rockfin, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna ferry over into Rumble. Now we have, without further ado, Our sister Jamie Kuhn, courtesy of Pat the Batman fan, his partner, and wonderful voice. She is singing Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. And I heard some of this. It was fan-frickin-tastic.
When are you gonna come down? When are you going to learn? I should have stayed on the farm. I should have listened to my old man. You know you can't hold me forever. I didn't sign up with you. I'm not a present for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues. Society have. You can't blend me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plan. Back to the Helen, Al in the woods, hunting the heart of that soul. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. Take you a couple of vodka and tonics to set you on your feet again. Well, maybe you'll get a replacement. There's plenty like me to be found. Mongrels who ain't got a penny, sniffing for tidbits like you on the ground. Of society have. You can't blend me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plan. Back to the Helen road out in the woods, hunting the haunted plateau. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road.
Thank you, Jamie. That
beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful voice, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Pat. Pat, I think you're on deck for next week. We haven't heard from you for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So, and we'll take both. We'll take a Jamie and a Pat. But come on, buddy. I know Pat's been working his ass off trying to get by. So, but anyway, Pat.
Trying to get by.
Trying to get by, like we all trying to get by. I'm going to drop Stoner Corner in here before we bring on Brother Steve Cutler. I think
Stoner Corner.
That's kind of apropos, I think.
Yeah, no.
Go ahead there.
So pick your go-to nightcap. It is either a blunt, a joint, a bong, or concentrate. I'm a bong type of girl. And them, weed makes you unproductive. Snoop Dogg. Doing all the things Snoop Dogg does, hanging out with Martha.
Yeah.
Being an actor on SVU. What else? Oh, he's wrestling. Nice.
Yeah.
Soccer.
Yeah, that's kind of, I want to thank Sister Chanda. She hooked me up with trying the kratom, and it's pretty good. I am back on, I found, thanks to Sister Chanda, I got some really good CBD oil, which I believe it's definitely helping the neurons in the brain stuff connect, because I burnt them out years ago.
Right. I mean, you should just feel better all the way around.
Yeah. Really good. Takes the edge off reality in life, like
Good shot.
Like our brother Steve Cutler takes the edge off
if you got him.
reality in life. And so we have brother Steve here. And this is an original work by Steve. I didn't pull anything new, Steve. I'm still having trouble with the imaging on your stream. Sounds good, but the imaging is really foggy. Steve Cutler live and original, and this is called B, and I really like this. It just mellowed me right out and just made me...
Saturday night smoke session.
Saturday night. So light them if you got them. Drop them if you got them. Drink them if you got them. Steve Cutler live.
We're waiting for the sun and our song to be sung, writing down a melody of the days that have gone. Look toward tomorrow and the time moves along. You can be what you wanna be, don't wait too long. You can sing what you wanna sing, sing your song. Look for the places and remember the faces, running down the miles as we chase another smile. We look for tomorrow and the time moves along. And you can be what you wanna be, just sing your song. You can be what you wanna be, sing along. You can sing what you wanna sing, sing your song. Sing your song. Oh. Writing down our memories of the days that have gone. You look toward tomorrow and the time moves along. You can be what you wanna be, don't wait too long. You can sing what you wanna sing, sing your song. Let the morning bring what it's gonna bring, all sing along. Won't you sing along?
Brother Steve keeps me from going insane, I swear to God. Always check out Brother Steve, Steve Cutler live throughout the week. He does multiple jam sessions. So appreciate you, Brother Steve and Sister Lucky Burrito. Thank you so much for contributing. Always honored to have you on the show. So, guess what time it is, Chanda?
Dance off.
Dance off. Okay.
Dance off.
Dance.
I replaced our dance off announcement.
Yeah, what is this? Let me play it here.
So you want to go to a real party?
I used our super spy technology and refaced us into, the Titanic, because that's what we're living in.
That's
right?
what we're living in. We're going to have to use that more and more. Again, if you guys have any ideas for the show, any artisans want to come and sing or do poetry, please send it to roarmedialive@gmail.com. And before I bring this over, Chanda said I cheated.
I did cheat.
I didn't cheat. The one you put in there was a little too dry. I wanted to spice it up.
Well, okay. So you spiced it up by coming with the one rule that I never break, which is doing a reface that has no hair.
Yeah, I know. It was a tough one.
That was an undercut, man. That was low down dirty.
I know. You're going to have to get me back next week. But anyway, I'm going to bring this over. We're going to do Chanda's first. And she looks great, great moves, everything else. So get your cards up. Oz, Chanda. I think, where are we at? Are we tied again, or
you're one ahead of me.
I'm one ahead of you. So I'm trying to extend my lead, everybody.
Yes, you're trying to extend your lead.
Okay, let's see if I can extend my lead just a little bit, because I know you're going to get it back real quick. But here we go. Chanda's first, and there's Oz. He just can't contain himself, of course. But let's watch Sister Chanda do her dance. All right, and Oz is already he can't behave himself. He's doing his thing. So let's put some music to him.
Damn it.
All right, Chanda.
I saw you drop this earlier today, and I was like, I had time, and I actually did go look, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to let him have this.
Fuck you, Oz. That's all I'm hearing right now is Oz, fuck off. All right, here we go. Chanda, one more time.
Hey, I'm winning.
Yeah, you are winning. Good moves, nice moves. Okay, let's do the Oz again. I think I got.
I'm in the lead right now. No, you've got about 3 or 4, but
I'm winning over on the Roar Media Live. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that's not 7, 8. If you add the rock band, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oz was creepy. Thanks, Abraham. Chanda, Kamshwari say, yeah. Oh, God, I can't believe it.
Yay, now we're finally tied.
Oz wins for hilarity, though. Okay, I'll take the hilarity one.
Yeah, so but he had to go below the belt.
I'm gonna bring it next week, there, Sister Chanda.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it. So we're tied up.
We're tied up.
I thought the song would have got me over the edge, but I guess it didn't. Oh my!
It looks like Borat's and Dobie had an elf out of baby.
Shit. All right. Should I bring this or not?
Let me see. What are we looking at? No.
Okay. Moving right
save
along.
It. We'll save it.
We'll save it. All right. We got a little bit reface happy, Linda and I, today with Brother P and Sister Fee. So we brought this.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you, Linda, for your help on that. And let me see. We've got Brother P and Sister Fee. She's the Greta Thunberg reface, and Brother P is that Jeremy Renner? Yeah, that's Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, Jeremy Renner.
Fiorilla, I will forever Side-eye Bernie from making a bunch of shitlibs think they are left while supporting CIA talking points, imperialism, big tech, and reform of the current capitalist oligarchy. Thanks to fellow truth tellers for speaking out for the working class unity in spite of attacks.
Oh, yeah.
There's no drop the mic fee. I mean, that's it right there in a second. And yes.
Always side-eye.
Side-eye. And we are riding with the couch. I will disclose that. You know, I don't think there's been any time when I've disagreed with them. I think they're right on point with just about everything that we got going on. And we have this game over, yes. And Pasta looks good in this reface. He looks. Is that Captain America? Captain
Maybe.
America with a. What is that? Is that a Japanese? What do they call that dress the Japanese warriors? I don't know. Craig Pasta Jardula, Brother Pasta. A lot of people went from having TDS to having CDS. That's Trump derangement syndrome to having COVID derangement syndrome. Yeah, I'm sad to say, Brother P, yes, they do. And it's syndromes. And I'm afraid of what the next syndrome is. What the hell's the next syndrome going to be? And then we have another one from Sister Fee. We are honored tonight, Sister Fee. Sister Fiorella. But polio isn't an argument. Those were tested longer and FDA approved. You can argue about the vaccine another time, not the same disease. Not the same thing. There's a reason people all over the world are protesting this. It's not because there are millions of anti-vaxxers, idiots. I mean, and she's got the list here. HSV, 1919, not available, 102. Influenza, 1933. 1945, 12 years. I guess that's 12 years in the making. RSV, not available. 65 years in the making. Dengue virus, 59 years. That's 2019. Hepatitis B, 17 years. Rotavirus, 25 years. Hepatitis A, 22 years. HPV, 1974, 2007, 33 years. HIV.
And there's still problems with that.
And there's still problems
HPV
with that.
one.
HIV, I remember that very well. I was growing up. HIV was 1983, not available. 38 years. HCV, 1989, not available. 31 years. And COVID-19, 2019, 2020, 6 months. What's wrong with this picture?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I know.
Hey, but it'll be approved by the, FDA by September. So.
We have come a long ways, but I don't believe we've come that far. Anyway, it's
Hollywood.
You know, I'm pushing the studio tonight, so.
Oh yeah.
We have what is this? Is this Britney?
Yeah, free Britney update. So yesterday or the day before, everybody in the fucking world is reporting that Britney's dad is stepping down from the conservatorship. I've been bringing you this info for a long time now. And yeah, he's stepping down, but with stipulations and for reasons. He's trying to protect his ass and take as much money on his way out the fucking door with nobody being able to go back and look at what he did.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking scary. Let's punch that through. I'm pulling the leather right now. I've got things going all over.
Now, look, a lot of outlets, myself included, we saw this headline. We all rolled with it. But where did this come from? Where did the headline of him stepping down come from? TMZ. TMZ. Who is tight with TMZ? Jamie. Jamie is tight with TMZ. Jamie has always allegedly been leaking things. They've been Harvey Levin and all them allegedly. I got to always be careful legally. Have always been in cahoots to get whatever they can get on Britney. And just like Sam Lutfi tried to do and work with the paparazzi, I hope at some point it's very definitively proven that Jamie Lynn and that whole Spears family has been doing the same damn thing because they leaked this document, which shouldn't have been leaked, and turned it into a press release. And they got it out ahead of everybody, so we all reacted with, oh my God, he's stepping down, that we all ignored the little nitty-gritty details of the legal document that James and his team are sneakily adding in there.
You bring these and it's just like, yeah, everybody's got dysfunctional family. Money has nothing to do with it, right?
Oh, this one, it's the things that are starting to come out, It's fucking terrible. But basically, she has been a slave for 13 fucking years for her family, making all this money. And yeah, but I mean, don't believe the hype, you know. Yesterday, TMZ, it's blowing up. Oh, he's stepping down. We've always known TMZ is crooked as shit.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's what I'm calling.
They're pretty much they're the paparazzi for the stars. Like if the stars want to get something out, TMZ is the one that's going to report.
I think they're a good example of some of our sisters and brothers who have gone TMZ instead of getting on board with the issues so much. They're crying about their goddamn shit. So
still more hearings to come up, but don't believe the hype.
All right, that was a short Hollywood weird section. It's movie time, and then we're out of here. You guys stick around. You've been hanging great. We've got a few more things left. I've got to shout out. Stick around for the fashion show. It's
fashion.
It's really quite disturbing. So we have our movie here. Let me play the movie intro here. By the way, I watched The Suicide Squad. It sucked. By the way, I thought so. Here we go.
Oh, so what movie is this from? Oh, look at me. I'm all dead. I'm a gross, scary, severed head. Come on, please. Do you know who I am? I'm Miss Teen. Ah!
God, I enjoy that every time my head gets cut off. I feel like I'm being released into the water.
Yeah.
It's really
I watched Loki and WandaVision.
Oh, you did? I didn't even.
And I liked both of them. I enjoyed both of them.
You have Disney Plus?
Yeah, it's only like $8 a month or something.
Really? Oh God. Yeah, I've got.
But if you want to watch Black Widow, you got to have the subscription, and it's $30.
Yeah, you can buy it on Prime for $30 too,
Like,
which I won't.
I
won't
spent
do it.
$30 for something that'll be on here in 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. There's just no freaking way. So. It's bad enough that I give Bezos and the rest of them any of my money. But
I hear you. I didn't give Bezos any money. I haven't given Bezos any money since he took his little flight to space.
Yeah, well, he came back, unfortunately. Is this chapter 3 or 2 or what is it?
No, this is called Rock, Paper, Scissors.
Oh, it's a new movie.
It's a new movie.
We're
done with the iPad goat.
No iPad goat. Okay, let's watch the movie. And thanks everybody for sticking around. Let me call out the Super Rays real quick before we start the movie, so I don't screw up. CJ, thank you, CJ. Arim, holy crap, Arim. Always love the people and the content.
Aww.
Thank you so much. Well, we love you too, Arim, and like I said, you guys, we appreciate the support that we get from you. 150,000%. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Here's the movie. Hang on board. We got a little bit more left, and we got a couple of announcements, and we'll be out of here.
Oh, so what
Wrong
movie
one.
is this from?
Let's try the other one. I like that so much I had to play it again. Shades of the never-ending story. I love it.
Oh yeah, it's cute. You know, what? Rock protects paper and beats scissors.
Yeah, no, that was a nice story. And every generation has something, or at least since I've been around, you know, that mimics past generations, and I appreciate that. That was a nice story, and it had a good.
Yeah, I figured I go a little light after the last 2 weeks iPad goes.
Yeah, so you're going to bring something really creepy next week, right?
Yes, I promise the creepy will be back
Yeah,
next
well,
week.
I like this too. This made me feel decent.
Well, maybe it's the softer side of me, you know.
Yeah, you got a soft side. You're a big softie. We love
Ah.
you. We love you. We love you. Okay, it's fashion time.
Fashion.
I got to help with the fashion show today. Can anybody?
Oh my God.
Can anybody pick what Oz put in and versus what Chanda put in?
Well, I know what you put in.
I know you do.
I do love those earrings, though. I would rock those earrings.
I know those are pretty cool. I like the goggles too.
Virtual. Hopefully, they're virtual reality.
The dude over there that I was gonna make it bigger, but it was too disturbing. It was like Clockwork Orange mouth thing, but I did like the zipper one. That was all fun. But I loved your bow tie lady head. That was great, and that inspired me to bring Pete Buttigieg is going to be doing some work.
It's the summer of lust.
It's the summer of lust. So we thought we'd reface him on the magazine there. I hope Cara Devolved doesn't get too pissed, but for some reason, Pete's head fit perfectly on her skull.
Looks great.
It does look great. And I do think
you can wear that to the wine cellar.
Yeah, Pete, I
wine
think
cave.
it looks good, and it's not anything I wouldn't wear. So yeah, nice. Great Mayo Pete Fred. Hey J9. J9's in the house. J9's in the house. Okay. I got a vote over there on Natural Progressive. The Crone of Anarchy gave Oz a vote for the dance.
I see that.
Thank you so much, Crone. We're out of here. What do we got going on? We got the Beauty in the merch store. We haven't messed with the merch store lately.
No, my life has just been so chaotic, and it's going to be chaotic for a couple more weeks at least. So.
Yeah, it's shit's happening. Like I said, we got the Monday dive, the dive bar Monday night. Amber will be joining us. Chanda, are you going to be up with Monday night this week?
Yes, I'm going to make an effort.
All right, and then we're going to try for Dames of Doom.
Yes, I'm going to try to do my full schedule. I tried last week and I just couldn't.
No, we completely understand, and I know Brother Pasta is ready to get back.
I know, and so is Sister Joy, and I took a week off, but I'm back now.
No, I get you. We definitely sympathize with you, and we know it's tough. Hell and Back. I know Brother Pasta is anxious to get back on that. And then Sister Amber's going to be off Friday night. I think we're going to take Friday off. You got a full schedule. Yep. And then we'll be back for Beauty and the Boomer next Saturday night. Hot Summer Nights 5, I think, is what that is. We have a reface here. I don't know if Hunter or Linda did this. The most dangerous drinking game. I see how long I can go without coffee.
Oh, that is dangerous.
No shit. I wasn't a big coffee drinker until I met Joey, and now I am a coffee drinker.
Oh, I've been a big coffee drinker my whole life.
Keeps me from losing my cray cray. I have to say,
thanks, Gamer. I promise. To Hell and Back will be back soon.
The studio. I took the studio in on Tuesday. They had it back.
Yeah, I got her souped up.
Tuesday afternoon, and I want to show everybody what the problem was. This problem I've been having for months, if not over a year. This is a 500 gigabyte hard drive. It's a SSD drive, solid state drive. It was running at 70 to 89 degrees for you techie buffs out there. 70 to 89 degrees Celsius. That is a little bit too warm, and this was my boot drive. This is what we've been doing the studio on.
That's why we keep...
That's why we've been crashing. That's why the video and the sound has been effed up. Plus, to boot, the Windows 10 program was corrupted, so now we are 5x5. I don't have any alerts. We're at 50% CPU, so nice. I'm confident that I can engineer for our sister and brother over at the Combo Couch.
They'll be so glad to hear it, I'm sure.
When they need me, it's just, we like to support. And Hunter C, if you want to do something Wednesday night, let's get together Monday and get it formatted. Is this our outgo song here, or what is this?
This is our outgo song. It's Afraid of Americans.
Afraid of Americans. And who does this?
Well, it was a Bowie song that he did with Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails, but this is a cover by Globus.
Oh, cool. All right. It's not a long song. Thanks again to everybody. I think we got everybody in the... Yeah, Jim, thermal shutdown. It was more like thermal vomit.
Yeah, no, we were just nosedive.
We were just like... croaked out.
Even vaporized.
Yeah, the guys are great at the dungeon. They really did a good. Yeah, 89 degrees Celsius, as in 11 degrees shy. Yes, absolutely. I'm surprised it didn't wreck my board, Bubblegum.
Yeah.
So I think we lucked out because everything's really stable. The studio has never worked so good as it has tonight. So, and I think if you guys notice, our video looks maybe a little clearer. Our sound's a little bit more consistent.
I think it's a little sharper.
Yeah, a little sharper, and our transitions look good. I haven't had any freezes, so I'm gonna knock on wood. And nobody said anything about my hair tonight. What the hell?
It's very natural looking.
I've got natural hair. It even looks like it might be kind of real if it was a little grayer, So. Anyway, Shanda, say goodnight, Shanda. We love our sister Shanda.
Night, Shanda.
Thank you so much, Shanda. It was great.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for all your support. And yeah, I'm going to hit the ground running this week, and all the shows will be back.
And we will see you Monday. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
See you on the dive.
Bye.
Donnie wants to suck on a coat. Donnie wants a wolf. Donnie thinks it's all a big joke. Donnie's an American. I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid of Americans. Donnie's in America. Donnie likes to hang with the stars. Donnie's in America. Donnie grabs some pussy in cars. Finger on the trigger. Donnie watches lots of TV. Donnie has a